Manchester United won. Ipswich Town, is it? What, however it's pronounced. Ipswich Town won. This is Amorim's first game as official Manchester United manager in charge, and his first game resulted in a 1-1 draw away from home against Ipswich Town. Now let us dive into this game because of course there are a lot of persons that were saying, given that Ipswich Town, this is the first time since, I don't know, in the early 2000s, in the early 90s, since Ipswich Town came back to the Premiership, and they won the championship last season. So persons were having expectations that we're supposed to be trashing this side. We're supposed to be beating this side at least 3-4 nil away from home. Isn't me? But if you watch the game, after 80 seconds of us scoring, it was a very good break from Amad Diallo. I'm going to get to him in a second. Down the right hand side, beat a couple players, and with his right foot he crossed the ball into the box. Rashford was playing as our central striker tomorrow. Yeah, it was Rashford as our central striker, Amad Diallo right wing, at least in the first half, and Garnacho was playing, of course, on the left wing. So yeah, on that, after that break, after the attack from Ipswich Town got broken down, we counter-attacked them via Amad Diallo, and yeah, Rashford put us in front after 80 seconds. Now, don't be misled by that goal, because after that goal was scored, I felt like I was watching Barcelona versus Manchester United in the Champions League final in 2011. That is how Ipswich Town was playing against us. And we're talking about a side that has not been in the Premier League since in the early 2000s, like I just mentioned. And they were dominating us, knocking the ball. And they had this brethren, I don't even know how tall, this brethren is like 4'6", 4'5" tall or something. This number 20 for Ipswich Town named Hutchinson, I think it's Hutchinson or something. This brethren was like going through our midfield, like dribbling through our midfield, trying to create chances. You see me? We saw a couple of familiar faces, didn't we? Am I right? We saw McKenna, that used to be the right hand man of I think it was Louis Van Gaal, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Louis Van Gaal or something, or Mourinho. I can't remember. One out of the two. But yeah, he used to be one of the Manchester United coaches. And Twanzebe, let us not forget Twanzebe. Twanzebe, as some may call him, Twanzebe or Twanzebe played. I didn't even know he played for Ipswich, but he came to play against us. And of course, you know that ex-Manchester United players always have a chip on them shoulder trying to, prove Manchester United wrong. And, in all respects, Twanzebe did play good in his own right. Anyway, back to the game. So yes, we were dominated by Ipswich in the first half. We were. I mean, Manchester United had their spells. Rashford had at least one more chance to put us in front. Garnacho had a couple of chances where he, number one, could have passed the ball to someone in a better position, and his touches wasn't on point. But in a few spells he was very good. Bruno Fernandes, as usual, trying to ping the passes, trying to be that, he's trying to set the tempo of the game. But he's trying to play against winning here, because again, it's not like Manchester United is dominating the game. Ipswich Town is dominating the game. And they're like in 18th place and 9 points or whatever. And we're like in 13th place, and they're dominating us in the first half. So anyway, before the first half finished, this brethren, like I just mentioned, this short brethren, the number 20 youth, this number 7, that looks like James Miller. He actually plays like James Miller now, particularly when he went to Liverpool, or even when he was at Man City, because he plays similar at Man City. He knocked the ball, the number 7, I think it's Mears or whatever his name was. He knocked the ball into Hutchinson's feet, good control, good first touch on his right foot, created the space to take the shot on his left foot, bomb into the corner. No, it was deflected after Mazuri's head, which was unfortunate, but yeah, it was a very good goal by that young brethren. He's going to go to a bigger club after this season. I see it happening. Isn't me? But yeah, he equalized. In the second half, more of the same. We imposed ourselves more in the second half into the game. You know, we were not allowing them as much as before in the first half to allow to have more of the ball possession. So we impose ourselves more so on them, because again we should not be drawing in respect to Ipswich Town. We should not be number one, we should not be drawing or even losing to Ipswich Town. We should not be doing that. We should not be doing that. No disrespect to McKenna, see what McKenna is trying to do at Ipswich Town, and I respect what he's doing at Ipswich Town, but this is Ipswich Town. We should not be drawing or even losing to Ipswich Town, or even behind the eighth ball against Ipswich Town. So yeah, we were trying to load, like, again, it's not like we didn't, it's not like they played a very deep line. We were given space. Like I said, when we won the ball back and started counter attacking them, we got space. It's just that we were not efficient when we were counter attacking. It's me. Casemiro had a solid, a decent game, I would say. Although I believe he was quite. He got subbed off for Ugarte. Wait, yeah, Ugarte came off. No, Ugarte came on. I mean, Casemiro came off. Ericsson made a very had a very almost either gave us a 2-0 lead, or almost, you know, he almost put us in front with a good shot, but it didn't go on target. It was a very good effort by Ericsson. But yeah, in the second half, man, not to make this video long, 6 minutes already. So we made a few changes. Xerxes came. I don't know if I'm the only person that noticed, but you notice when Amorim was talking to Xerxes, he was like doing his hands with like this. You know what he was trying to tell Xerxes? He's trying to say, yo, impose yourself on the defenders. Impose this. You're a big fellow. You see me? You have a big physique and you use it to impose. That's what he was doing when he was showing Xerxes the tactics. And you know, Rasmus Holland is trying to get at people and say, "Oh, that will go on. The man impose himself, man." He was trying to get a dig. He was trying to get a look out for the tactics board. I mean, he was coming on, so of course, why not? But you know, they came on. Rashford came off. Who else came off? Yeah. So first, I don't know if let me say this, because when Xerxes came on, and this is not a dig at Xerxes, but this has to be said. We all know, I've said this before, Xerxes is a slow player. He's not a fast player by any stretch. He's number one, he's not fast, he's slow, and he's not really quick around the ground. So when I saw Xerxes come in like he's playing as another midfielder, I'm like, where in midfield is this guy playing? Because I remember a time when he collected the ball in midfield, just like that, he lost possession. Like the players just impose on him. And when he was trying to win it back, he was trying to chase his own shot. He didn't even know where he was. The way they were knocking the ball around him, it's like we're playing chess, trying to play pin, but he just couldn't keep up. So this is really this type of thing is exposing. Xerxes is not a press resistant type player. He's not that player. He's not a press resistant player. If you play him that in that position, pressure is going to go on him and he's going to lose the ball. And he did. In the second half, you could tell that there were some tactical changes, because going back to Amad Diallo, he played more like a right wing back. No, I'm not going to say I have problems with it. I think he played decently at right wing back, Amad Diallo. But I'll say this. If it works for the benefit of the side, if we get a lot of good results and he still gets his goals and assists, Amad Diallo, I don't have no problem with that. I don't have no problem with that. Seeing that Malacia is back from injury, and I'm saying that with commas and with a pinch of salt, because say this virgin breathe fresh air and going back to getting injured. So it's touch and go with Malacia. We'll see if he's going to stick with Amad Diallo, playing as a right wing back in the second half with how games go on. So yeah, but yeah, man, we should have won this game, because we had chances to win this game. And let me say this about Dilap. Oh, say I didn't like I think it was Dilap or somebody else. Yeah, it was somebody else go push Mazuri into the crowd and him go around. I did not like that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that to one of our players, bro. You were not in possession of the ball. You were not going to get the ball. So he got pushed them on out of frustration, and of course it was a foul. But anyway, we should have won this game. We had chances to win this game. Speaking of Dilap had a couple chances. Let me talk about Ipswich Town now. They had a couple chances to actually be in front of. They could have beaten us today. They had like 2-3 clear cut chances in front of goal. And Anana on his day made him impose himself in front of the goal and go save it. Because we could have been 2-1 down. The number 3 for them created this cut chance on a silver platter that is Virgin just had to, just adjust his left foot and put it at the far corner, and it would have been a goal. So that was a clear chance, and they had another chance in the second half where it could have been 2-0, or even another chance where I think Dilla beat a couple players. He has good feet for a centre forward. Like he's an old fashioned centre forward, and he has good feet for one. Tried to impose himself. He went through a couple defenders. I think he beat Johnny Evans. He with the outside of his foot with the Modric esque pass or charisma pass, whatever. Anyway, he passed the ball to the right wing, and the right winger passed it to another player, and he could have given it to a player in the box, and they could have scored, man. Oh, he did give the player in the box, but he just didn't score. But these chances, I'm saying that they could have scored against us. So it's not like we were like defensively sound today. We could have conceded 3 goals to them, man. And so did they, and so could they. In our defense, of course, we had chances to put them we had chances to put in front, but we just didn't put them in front. We just couldn't score them. What's your thoughts on our game today? Leave your comments below in the comment section. Leave your comments below in the comment section. Like and subscribe to the channel, hit the bell as well so that you can be notified on each upload. I'm semi-disappointed that we got 1 point away from it. Dude, again, man, we should be winning against Ipswich Town. Yeah. Like I said, it's not like we're playing against a very deep line side. They were giving us space. Makela is trying to play ball with his football side. He's not trying to play defensively. And for a coach doing that, given that they're in the Premier League, that's kind of balls. He takes balls to pull that off. Because it's not like, because sides know that if they go play that type of football against us, they go get trash. So they were fortunate not to get the raw end of the stick today by Manchester United and lose 4-1 or whatever. But they stick with their plan and they play proper football against us, and that made us look bad. You could think that they were the bigger side out of the two, and this is Ipswich Town that just got promotion to the Premier League. So we can't allow these type of performance. Yeah, this is Amram's first game. I'm pretty sure he's going to get in the full. Speaking of first game, and this is his first game since February, Luke Shaw came back today. This Virgin is a snake, This Virgin is available for England, but he's not available for Manchester United. But now he's available for the new manager. Find that suspect. Luke Shaw has been suspect, ever since Ragni came in as manager. This Virgin has been suspect. Because when Ragni talked about how certain players in the squad were being lazy, he was talking about Luke Shaw. He was talking about Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw knew that. And with everything else, it's no different. So I guess why he wasn't making himself available for those two managers. But anyway, I find it interesting that he came back today and he actually played left centre back. As I was mentioning, Ahmad played right wing back. Mazuri played more of a right centre back, and Mazuri played very good for us, the right centre back. Leave your comments in the comment section, like and subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell as well so that you can be notified. Should I get them 3 points today, man? We're like 12. We're 12 in the Premier League, and it's November, and it's almost the end of November, bro. It's a one I'm not tripping out right now, because we're not even in top 10. And we're like 12th place right now. And our upcoming fixtures is not going to look that that inviting. So we have to get them points, man. We have to get them 3 points on the board and advance to the table. I'm done. Leave your comments in the comment section, like and subscribe to the channel. Our brother is out.